Okay guys, so I just unboxed this. I'm doing the settings. I found this really cool Smart Awakening setting on here where you can double click to wake it up, draw C to start. Let's see how that works. If I let the phone go off. Yeah, it's got that nice double click like the LG does. I love that thing. It tells me the charging, but I already deleted a Grand Theft Auto type game because it was just too stuttery. And when I play Mario Kart, um, and I go between, no, I want to do that. Okay, I want to go between the menu items. We get a ton of lag here. I mean, for a flagship type phone, um, I'm used to the Samsung Note 8, and compared to the Note 8, this boy's got to look at that. Yeah, and loading these few games too, it took a little while, not as long as well. That's why. There you go. So um, Um, all in all, this phone is not bad. I like the screen. I like how the phone looks. I like the phone feels heavy, solid enough, but it's not as solid as the Note. It's actually much thinner than the Note, and it actually will bend a little bit, whereas the Note is just solid. You know, it's a solid piece of work. And the reason why I'm changing out is because my screen cracked. Otherwise, I'd be happy with my Note 8. Um, I was so happy with my Note 8, I didn't even bother to go up to the Note 9 or the Note 10. So, um, the speed of this phone, the agility of it, the feel of it, the solidness of it. Although I have cracked the screen now, so like I said, I'm switching over to this A91 unless I return it, um, and go for the uh, N20 Plus, I believe it is. It's another phone on there. This phone, when I bought it, was 140, and it's now dropped to $100 because nobody wants it because it doesn't have 5G. It only has 4G. So that's why it's not going anywhere. And the other one is actually hovering. The N is actually gone down to about 120 now with 8 megabytes and 512 gigabytes of RAM, memory, gigabytes of memory. So uh, you have a lot more on it. This is only 128, uh, and 8 and 128. So this should be way faster than it is. I don't know what the lag is in this. I guess it's all just internet lag because of the 2G. So it's a shame they didn't make all these 5G. There is a 5G version. Costed a little more. I didn't realize that there was a 5G version. It didn't say there was no 5G on this. So, uh, you know, I assumed that it was a brand new phone that it would have 5G, but it does not. So that's my advice for you guys. Do not buy this Wish one. Buy the 5G one on Wish if you're going to buy it. The phones are decent. This is way better than the junk I used to buy from China a few years ago. I bought some tablets and some other things, and they were just junk. They fell apart. This actually feels like a decently solid phone that will last you a few years at least, I think. You know, it seems like it's, bang it against my head here. I'm talking to you. See? I'm telling you, this is pretty solid. Um, Not as solid as a Note, but hey, it's $100. What do you want for $100? Now, my one huge fear about this phone is that Chinese people are spying on us with these. So just be careful what you put on it. Don't put everything on it. If you have anything that's really needs to be secret, use a special phone like you're supposed to, the government issue phone or whatever. Don't use these phones for that kind of stuff. Even as far as personal stuff and storing too many accounts on it and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. I might, you know, who knows though? Even my Samsung may have spyware on it hidden that they don't know about. So, I mean, I think somebody would yell if it was on a big name. But if it's on a small name, people aren't going to yell so much. So, that's the one worry I have about this phone. I'm thinking that's why it's so dang cheap is because they're going to use it to spy on me. So, I'm going to keep it, to a limit of what I put on there, and maybe get some other encryption and put it on there that's not on the phone already, so I can encrypt my phone. And I need to get a VPN. You need to get a VPN in there right away if you can. The VPN is for so when you surf the internet, they can't track your address, and people love to do that. Put DuckDuckGo on. You can use DuckDuckGo as your browser. These are my little snippets of device, and there's a few things you're supposed to turn off. You'll have to check it online to do that, and I'm gonna probably have to go online and look this up and see what I have to turn off because there's going to be some stuff in setting that you want to turn off, inevitably. So uh, um, probably equipment maintenance, accessibility, backup reset, probably in general management. No. Users and accounts, equipment maintenance, apps and notifications, accessibility, backup, reset. This is actually like a simpler setup than a lot of other phones. There's probably some hidden stuff. I'm probably gonna have to find the hidden stuff and figure it out because there's usually hidden stuff, and I'm just gonna have to. You just have to look it up online. Okay, folks, that's it. I tried to make it as short as I could. I kind of rambled a little at the end. Um, like I said, my advice is get the upgraded one. Go ahead and buy one. They're not that bad. I mean, if you're on a budget, or if you want a second phone, or if you want a phone for your kid, uh, I have to recommend Wish.com's phone. I mean, this is a decent phone. I would give this to a kid, definitely. Um, it's I'd get a better case, but this is definitely worth it. So I didn't try calling on it. I haven't tried doing a lot of things on it. So I didn't want to put too much on it because, like I said, uh, uh, I want it to be a kind of clean phone, um, so I don't get recorded or things get stolen. But I have to, there's a lot of information I put on my phone. We all do now. So thanks a lot for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.